everybody, McCoy614 here, coming at you with second part of what needs to be in Halo 6. I knew that I had more stuff to put in my last video, but for some reason I didn't add it. But my brother and I came up with a bunch of different reasons, or not reasons, but things that should be featured in Halo 6. So, let's get right to it. Number 1, Sprint needs to stay. I've heard on the Halo forums that Sprint should be taken out because it'll be more like more like the classic games. But it's crazy to imagine a super soldier not being able to sprint anywhere. Plus, it's been I think it helped a lot with the gameplay. Secondly, um, things to do with like the Scorpion. We should be in control of the main turret and the machine gun turret, like in Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2 Anniversary. I'm not sure if it's in Halo 2 Classic, because I haven't played it before. But I am playing the Halo 2 Anniversary. So that should return, because I thought that was a fun feature, and it is for me, because I'm still continuing the Halo 2 Anniversary. Number 3. Armor abilities need to flip and return. 343. You hear me? Because the things we have right now are not armor abilities. They're like power-ups. But we need armor abilities back because we could use them at any time we wanted throughout the game, or multiplayer, the campaign, or anything. Thruster should not be the main left bumper thingy if you played the default controls. That should not be thruster pack. Sorry, I spaced out. We should have armor abilities like Bungie introduced to us in Halo Reach, and like you continue to do in Halo 4. Taking that out, I thought was a bad idea, because thrusters is just... I saw one comment that said it like took out the basic skills of the game, because you like get away from enemies faster, which is true, but that's part of the game. You need to not be able to you need to be able to outmaneuver your enemies and try not to get killed. Halo 4 was a good example of that, because you could sprint and get away from your enemies. I don't know why you would need to thruster pack away. Alright, moving on to number 4. Classes should return. Like in Halo Reach, when you're loading up not a custom game, but like a matchmaking game, like Team Slayer, Big Team Battle, something like that. You can even customize those loadouts in the settings. So classes like that should return. Halo 4, I thought the customizing your own class was cool, but it was too much like Call of Duty, so that should be taken. That part, I'm not too big a fan of, but I would be okay with it. Number 5. This is an idea my brother and I had an idea about. My brother thought we should have playable elites back. Yeah, I know 343 probably took them out because they introduced Prometheans. But here's the next thing. You could play as a Promethean. I know that's kind of crazy, but to Halo Combat Evolved fans way back when they were introduced to being able to play as elites in Halo 2, they were like, this is crazy. So, I feel like if you have elites and Prometheans as playable characters, that would be cool. I mean, imagine being a knight. Or you could kind of downgrade it and go to being a soldier, which I guess would make more sense, but it'd be more fun to be a knight. Next thing. Number 6. No rec system. No, just no. It was a terrible idea. For the players, at least. For Microsoft, it probably wasn't too bad, because, hey, we're making thousands of dollars off this fancy new rec system. But no, most of the players despised it. The only people that could get anything good really quick were the rich people who decided to spend all their money, or the people that just played the game continuously, which is annoying. I mean, do you not have a life? You just sit at home, play Halo 5 all the time, try and get all the good stuff. So, yeah, I think I'll get into some stuff later about like what in the rec system we had should not be there, and it should be like it was in older games. But I'll get onto that later. Alright, here's, I think, a big thing that hasn't been talked about in the Halo community. Number 7, we should have more Promethean vehicles. We should see that. We have a number of Covenant vehicles, and we have lots UNSC human vehicles. But we only have one vehicle for the Prometheans, and I feel like that's something that should be incorporated. I think that's the right word. That should be in the game, cause a Promethean tank. Come on, a freaking Promethean tank. That would be awesome. That fires like splinter rounds. Like, I don't know how you would. It wouldn't fire like in an arc, like the Wraith, and it shouldn't fire straight like Scorpion. But I don't know how that would work. It couldn't volley, couldn't go straight. What else would it do? Ooh, maybe fire like an incineration cannon from Halo 4 that did the same thing. That like it twisted all around and did everything at once. That would be a good idea. And that's really it for that. So, next thing. Better vehicle physics. I know what you're thinking. What is he talking about with better vehicle physics? I'm talking about like how your Warthog or your Mongoose or anything that moves around really quick would act like it would in real life. Like in Halo Reach, in Halo 4, it's sort of Halo 3, but Halo 5, it's bad. It's like it always tries to keep your vehicle flat on the ground. I know that's a good thing, but it's not as fun. I mean, it's not realistic. It doesn't give the realistic feeling of being in an actual Warthog or a Ghost or a Mongoose, whatever. It just doesn't feel like it did back in the day, which I was not around for back in the day. But I do still play those games, and they are way better than they are right now. But I have to give it to Halo 5. The physics are better than Combat Evolved. Combat Evolved was it's annoying. Alright, next thing. I cannot stress this one enough either. A less complicated forge system. Alright, I'm gonna ask a question. Any of my viewers that watch this want you to comment down below if you've ever tried Halo 5 Forge, whether it be on PC or the Xbox One. Just please let me know. Just let me know. I would love it if you told me about your experience, or you thought it was good with good Forge, bad Forge, you didn't care, you never used Forge. But please let me know, because I just want to know what everybody else thinks. I think it sucks. The Halo 5 Forge sucks. A lot of other people also think it sucks. But it comes with a bunch of great features for making machinima, which if you've ever visited my channel, I keep asking you to do, you know that. By the way, my machinima channel is 434 Productions. Write it down. Anyway, it would be great for machinima, great for just realistic environments that you want to create. I thought that was Forge had evolved, because I was a big Forger in Halo Reach and Halo 4, and ever since Halo 5 came around, I just feel like I can't do this. It's too hard. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, thank you for listening to me rant about that. But it's not over yet. Number 10, better armor customization. I know this is gonna. I know. I mean, I haven't even looked at the forums, but I freaking know that this is talked about. We need better armor customization. Freaking trash right now. You can only customize your visor, your helmet, and your torch. Well, everything from the neck down is all one thing, which is lame. It's lame. Halo 3 was better than that. I mean, seriously. They only had, like, what, 8 different armor sets, but the customization was way better. And Halo 3 didn't have the option to change your visor color. Still, it was better than the one in Halo 5. Come on. I mean, jeez. So now you're probably thinking, McCoy, what kind of armor customization do you want in Halo 6? I almost said Halo 5. We're talking about Halo 6. What kind of customization do we want in Halo 6? What do I want? I want it like it was in Halo 4. I really want it like it was in Halo Reach. But 343 is taking over and it's not going to be like Reach because it can't top Halo Reach, whatever. Anyway, I would prefer the Reach one, but I would settle for the Halo 4 armor customization, where you customize each part of your body, and you don't have 10 different types of the same armor. That triggers me. Why? The War Master normal helmet is rare in Halo 5. And there's another War Master helmet that's legendary in Halo 5. What's the point? Seriously, why is one better than the other? I don't care about a few white lines. They're white lines. What if I want those white lines to be orange, or red, or even blue? Why? Do they have to be white? I might care if I could change their color, but I don't. I just want one helmet, please. Please. And I want to be able to customize my guy's shoulders and his utility if he gets one in Halo 6 in the visor color. And I want to change. I had attachments to my helmet. And I just want to do all that stuff. Please. Please, 343, please. God, and the armor in Halo 5 is so lame. I know a lot of people probably put a lot of hard work into thinking about it and drawing it out and, developing it and making the final product. But I'm sorry, it sucks. More than half of it sucks. I literally took like 3 weeks for me to get my next helmet. And it was the lamest helmet I've ever seen. I cried. I'm not even kidding. I cried. I was so sad. I'm not even joking with you right now. I had tears in my eyes. I was so sad. It was lame. Ugh. Now I'm tired about talking about how much I hated my helmet. But now I look awesome, so yeah. On to the next thing. Number 11. Just briefly. If the rec system does return, please, no real world transactions. I know you're not going to do that. But there's no reason to. We don't want this game to be pay to play. Not the players. Microsoft does. Not the players. We don't want to have to pay to play. Or win. Pay to win. Whatever. Alright, that's just brief. I know it's not going to happen. But we'll see. I might talk about my helmet. Might have gotten some people. Anyway, next thing. Something that's from Halo 2 and Halo 3 that I bet some of you were hoping to return with in Halo 5. Dual wielding! Yes, that should come back. But make it better than it was in Halo 3. Please. And just make it better. It kind of sucked in the other two games. But it doesn't make sense to go from knowing how to not knowing how to. Especially when you bring back the SMG. Seriously, what's the deal with bringing back the SMG if you're not going to make it dual wieldable? And it's useless. Unless you were making another ODST video game, which you did not. Something I did not add in here that has to refer back to the armor is what the hell did you do with the ODST? Huh? It looks retarded. Not even the Halo 4 one looked anything like Halo Reach or Halo 3. Come on. It was so cool, and then you just completely changed it. And the helmet that even looks remotely like ODST is now called Hell Jumper. Which makes sense, because that's their nickname. But he's an actual Spartan now, and ODSTs are not actual Spartans. Get your act together. Jeez. Where was I going with this? I totally forgot. Oh yeah, I was talking about dual wielding. Alright. I kind of went back to the armor, but moving on. No variations of the same weapons. Same thing as the helmets and the armor and everything. We don't want the same kinds of weapons, but one's more powerful than the other. That's just no. That's not Halo. That's Halo no. Ah! That's a thing. That's gonna become a thing after this, saying Halo no. Yes, it's gonna be a thing. So we don't want to see like 50 different kinds of rocket launchers, because you did that. There are like 10 different rocket launchers. And the Spanker Prime and the new rocket launcher, or the Spanker? I'm thinking. Whatever. The Spanker and the normal rocket launcher do exactly the same thing. You just load them differently. Does nobody else notice that? Why even make a new version? Because it looked cool in the trailers and stuff, but it does exactly the same thing. I'm happy you didn't get rid of the Spanker, but seriously, it's the same rocket launcher. Make it a little better. Alright. Moving on. This is going to be a long video. It's already almost 20 minutes long. Alright. No variation, same weapon. Customizable emblems. Same thing as the armor. We don't want preset emblems where we can only customize the colors and make our own emblems. Please. That's really it. I got nothing for the emblems. They're pretty small. They don't do anything. They don't help. Yeah. Make it visible on the armor. Like in Halo 3 and Halo Reach, but so yeah. Alright. Yes. Alright. More. And or better. Human flying vehicles. Cause the one freaking sucks. I know some of you might like it, but I've tried it in Warzone. God, I forgot the name because I haven't played it in so long. I haven't played Warzone since Month of Mythic. Anyway, the Wasps sucks. We need the Falcon back. Need the Falcon back. Do you hear me, 343? I'm gonna climb into my computer. I'm gonna say we need the Falcon back. I need it! We need it. At least something like it. I saw something in Halo Wars 2. I haven't played that game before, but I saw my brother playing it. There's something just like it, so make that. Whatever it was. It looked just like a Falcon. It had the two propellers. It was a VTOL vehicle. It looked just like the Falcon, but it had like walls on the sides. So make that. Yes, perfect. Compromise. No Falcon, but make the thing that looks like it and acts like it. Alright. On to the next thing on the list. If my list will move. Crap. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, there we go. There, alright. Number 16. God, I have like over 20 things to talk about. Built-in big team battle maps. What the hell were you doing, 343? Was it too hard to make your crappy campaign? You couldn't make a good big team battle map that you didn't have to forge? Huh? I bet you spent too much money on those amazing graphics for your crappy campaign that you couldn't manage to build a big team battle map that you didn't have to forge. And you know what? The community maps, they're all just making up for the fact that they didn't make any. They like ran out of ideas. So, yeah, I mean, they're using us, the community. I know you're probably thinking, whoa, this is so cool, they're using my map. No, they're just using it because they're lazy. Or they ran out of money because they're stupid. I'm not saying they're stupid, but they were when they weren't making their own big team battle maps. Ring, ring. I don't know who it is. Alright. Next thing on the list. Oh my god, this triggers me too. Better stances. Better stances. Raise your hand if you agree with me that no matter how cool or badass your armor is, there is no stance to complement it. The stance just makes you look lame. I know there are about 1,000 hands up there at least. And if you're not, you better raise your hand or I'll fight. I'm kidding. I wouldn't. Anyway. But seriously, better stances. You did good in Halo 4. I thought the inclusion of stances was cool. But you just ruined it in Halo 5. That's your own fault. Alright. Number 18. If Halo 6 is intended... Oh yeah. If Halo 6 is supposed to be intended for younger audiences, like I just got a Hot Wheels Warthog and Scorpion, and my brother got a Warthog and a Gun Goose. So, 343, my question to you is if you're intending to make Halo 6 suitable for younger audiences, like you did by making Hot Wheels, which I'm not upset about. I like Hot Wheels. But, if that is your goal, why the hell did you make some gruesome assassinations there? Huh? Why'd you do that? It's a T-rated game. I feel like the assassinations in Halo 5 were like 1,000,000 times worse than that of Halo Reach and Halo 4 combined. My favorite assassination for a while, which I'm kind of sick to say, was Oh Snap, where if you haven't seen that assassination, you ducking snap your opponent's arm and stab him in the ear. Yeah. You want a 5-year-old to do that? Huh? You want a 5-year-old to see that? To break a person's arm and then stab him in the head. The hell? Why? What is wrong with you sick people? Oh, disgusting. Number 19, Ordnance. This is something my brother came up with. Ordnance should return like it did in Halo 4, or where it made its appearance in Halo 4, but for some reason they took it out. If the rec system does return, then you should be able to use Ordnance to select one of your rec weapons that you unlocked. You get 3 options. 4, I mean, you don't even use the up on the D-pad button for anything. So, we should get 4 options for what we want to, Ordnance drop. And then boom, we get it. I feel like that's a great compromise. If you want to freaking bring the Rex back to the track. Alright, I'm getting very triggered here. Alright. Here's something that it's just an if I don't care about. Should we return to Earth? I'm pretty sure I'm not very good at following the storylines in the campaigns at all. But should we return to Earth? I'm pretty sure we have. I feel ashamed I don't know this. I'm pretty sure we were on Earth in ODST in Halo 2. Yeah. Anyway. That's just something that we could bring up in the Halo 6 campaign. Ooh, the flood infects the Earth. That would be interesting. But then all humanity would die. Yeah. Whatever. I'm 21. Crap, I had a lot of stuff here. Brutes, should they return? I don't know. That'd be... Nah. They returned in Halo Wars 2. They ended up betraying the elites. That part I understood from Halo 2 Anniversary. When they got into a war and stuff. Now that I think about it, they probably shouldn't be coming back in Halo 6. Alright, erase that. Number 22. I mean, whatever. Next one. That one shouldn't count. Should there be side missions like there were in Spartan Ops? With Spartan Ops. I need to correct myself there. Like Destiny, you have the main storyline, and you have a bunch of different stuff to do that might help. You know? So, like, these missions could give you, I don't know, better armor, special emblems, special visors, armor stuff. That would be cool. Next one. Ooh! Ooh! I reached the end of my list. Awesome. I can't go down anymore. Alright. Next thing. Changing seats in your vehicle should totally stay. You kind of stole it from Battlefield 4. Battlefield period. But I like it. It's a good idea. Credit to EA and Frostbite and all those guys over there. And girls. Guys and girls. Remember, we're in 2017 here. Everybody's equal. And I don't mean that sarcastically. But I mean, I just felt like I should point that out because it's like, guys, whatever. The feature should stay. Changing seats, I thought that was really cool. Good thing if you're like in a tight spot and you don't have a gunner for your Warthog. Or, ooh, like in Halo Reach, if your Scorpion turret ever got blown off. Yeah. Then it'd be a good thing to have the turret. Oh wait. That just kinda cancels out. Whatever. Ignore my Scorpion comment. Good thing to have a Warthog player. Not have a gunner. Whatever. Talking fast here. And last. Final thing. Nothing. Hold on. I was looking at my list. I blanked out. different classes of vehicles. I do not mean like the different same vehicle. Like you have a Tundra Warthog, or an Oni Scorpion, or a Hannibal Wasp, or a Urban Mantis. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you have different, the vehicles themselves, like human vehicles, have different weapons or uses. Like what I have here is the Grenadier Warthog. Instead of like a rocket launcher or the chain gun on the back, you have a grenade launcher. Because in Halo Reach, if you check out one of my tutorial videos, you subscribe and look for it. But if you've seen that video, you know that there's a Warthog in Halo Reach that has two grenade launcher turrets attached to it. So I feel like that could be a cool thing to incorporate onto a vehicle. And another example I have is the Halo 2 gun piece, where it doesn't fire grenades, it fires like an assault rifle, is what I can say. Because in Halo 2 Anniversary, it looks exactly, the crosshairs look exactly like the assault rifle looked like, and it fires just like the assault rifle. So that is that. That is my entire 24 flipping thing. Holy crap, this is a half hour long. It's gonna be like another 30 seconds when I add my intro. Alright. So, that's it. What should return in Halo 6? I probably should have slightly talked about the Flood. I don't care for the Flood. I don't like the Flood. They scare me. Yeah, I'm a little wuss. I'm not afraid to admit it. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. With yours truly, I will incorporate the X's this time. Small X, Big X, McCoy, 614, Big X, Small X. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, let me know what you think. See ya.